Hey guys, it's Ava and today I'm going to be filming a story time. I used to do these all the time on my channel, like in 2016, and like I think I did one in 2015, like late when they started like coming out and shit, but obviously I deleted them all because they sucked ass, and this video still sucks ass, but it's okay, you know, we still vibing. That I got expelled, or almost expelled, selling drugs at my school. I was in 6th grade, and you know, I'm just getting out of what's it called, elementary school, and I'm broke, right? Like I'm a broke, how old was I? I was like a broke 11-year-old, and I wanted some money to like buy shit. Like, you know how fidget spinners are the new shit? Like, I don't know, Littlest Pet Shops, I don't know what was cool back then, but I wanted to buy stuff, you know, food, because I was fat, still am, but whatever. Just, I wanted to buy shit. Every kid does. So I was like, how can I make money without selling drugs, you know, because everyone at our school does that, and it's only middle school. So how can I do it the legal way? Not illegal, legal. So I went on Pinterest and was like, it was actually around Halloween time, like school just started, so I was like scrolling through Pinterest. I was like, I don't fucking know, like it has to be cheap so I can make money off of it, and I don't want to sell food because hella people were already doing that at my school. So I was like, I need to be original. So I was on Instagram one day and I was scrolling, and I forgot the girl's name. Obviously it's been like 4 or 5 years. It's been like 4 years, so obviously I'm not gonna remember that shit, but they were like Halloween squishies, and basically you take balloons and then you put flour inside them through like a funnel, and then they're like stress balls. And I was like, that's a great motherfucking idea. So my little stupid 11-year-old ass went to the dollar store because duh, I was 11, I was already broke, and you know my mom was not about to pay money for some bougie ass shit, you know. So I walked my little ass to the dollar store. I think my sister Jocelyn was with me. She's 3 days older, she's my stepsister, but I'm not sure. Because I don't think I went alone. I don't know who went with me, but long story short, I walked my ass to the dollar store. I got like 10 packs of balloons, came with like 50. Oh, next time I'm gonna bring water out here. And then I got like hella flour. It's like this much flour for like $1, so I got like 3 of those. And then I remember I got Sharpies to like draw faces on them, and then like stupid shit like that. So I got that, and then I walked my ass back home. And then I was like, okay, of course, like Instagram was a thing. That was what was poppin'. Snapchat wasn't really a thing in 6th grade or 7th grade. It really started like being cool. Shut the fuck up. My thing's hitting each other. Like Snapchat really started to be cool in like late 7th grade, early 8th grade, like high school, when I got into high school. So I'm a freshman, by the way, just in case you're wondering, and I'm 15, obviously. So I was like, okay, let me post Instagram, and I had a Twitter back then, so, and Twitter was poppin' too, so I was like, let me post this on Twitter and Facebook, all that shits, everything besides like Snapchat. So I posted all that shit and was like, hey guys, selling these squishies for $3 for a small one and $5 for a big one. Hit your girl up. So then I thought like a lot of people were gonna start hitting me up, but like the first day, like no one hit me up, right? I was like, oh shit, like can you stop, wind, like please? I was like, oh shit, bro, I just spent like $20 at the dollar store, and like what? So then one of my friends was like, oh yeah, sure, like I'll take one. How much? I was like, 3 for big, 5 for small. They're like, oh, okay, I'll take a big one because go big or go home. They literally, they said that, and I was like, okay, do you want a specific color? And they're like, the fuck? Did you guys hear that? Whatever. And they're like, yeah, can I get black? And I was like, I don't have a black one. So I literally had to go to the fucking, I remember this shit, I had to go my ass to Party City. I was like, Mom, it's my friend's birthday tomorrow and I need to go to Party City. Her favorite color is black and she wants black balloons. So my mom literally took me to Party City, and she filled up like the balloons with like helium, and I got 5, but then I was like, oh yeah, one popped. And I brought them to school the next day. Long story short, she bought me 5 black balloons, not 10, 5 black balloons, and then I tied it if that makes sense. It was really, I had like small ass fingers, now I have claws, but I untied that shit. And then I let out the helium, like normal kids do. And then I started filling it up with flour. And then I was like, okay, yeah, here you go. That's $5. Then I got $5. And then everyone on Instagram the next day or the night like started DMing me and was like, oh my god, are you Ava? Like people who I never followed before. And I was like, yeah, why? They're like, oh my god, are you the girl who makes the squishy stress ball things? Like, I want one. How much are they? So I started like literally like people after people after people, like everyone saw her with that and like wanted to feel it. It's really soothing. If you guys, I have a like scratch right here, so ignore that. But if you guys have like, if you fidget all the time and need something to like do constantly, like make one of them. They're great. They feel better than stress balls. Like, it's just the texture with the balloon. I don't even know, but they're great. So everyone was like, oh, can I feel that? What is that? And they're like, oh my god, I love the feeling. I love the feeling. But so yeah, I honestly ended up probably over time before I got caught selling these. I probably sold around like 120, 150 to be honest. Like, I was making them for like a good month. Just straight up walking my ass back to the Dollar Tree, walking my ass back home, doing that shit multiple times a night, and was like, do you guys want a specific color or not? And it got to the point where people were coming up to me and be like, hey, do you have them on you? Like, I'll buy one off you. And I was like, no. So the next night I prepared everyone's orders, and then I like got like 20 extra, and then I put them in a Starbucks bag, and then like 10 people asked me the next day, and I was like, oh yeah, I do. Doesn't matter what color. They're like, no, just give me one. I'm like, here you go. So I gave it to them. It was honestly great. So now comes this part where yellow girl almost got motherfucking suspended for selling drugs. Okay, keep in mind, I was 11 when this shit happened. I stopped selling them in late November, I think, early December. So it was like late November that I stopped selling them. Early December, like I think December 1st I stopped selling them. I don't fucking know. So one day I get a call into the office. Hey, yeah, blah blah blah. Oh, Ava, the phone's for you. So I had to go up to the phone in the middle of class. Everyone was staring at me like, oh, are you in trouble? So I, hello, my little cute ass walking up to the hello, like, you know. And I was like, hello. And they're like, is this Ava? I was like, yeah, it is. Why? Like, who are you? And they were like, hi, this is the office, and we need you to pack up your things and stop what you're doing and get to the office immediately. Like, go straight to your principal's office. And I was like, okay. Like, obviously I was a good child, so I didn't think that I did anything wrong. I was like, okay, well, obviously I got an award, so your girl's out. Gonna get motherfucking Starbucks from my principal, because that was the thing that we used to do. Like, the principal would drive you out to lunch. I don't fucking know. But I was like, your girl's a motherfucking cool ass bitch. Getting Starbucks, so bye. And then, so I get my shit and get out of the classroom and go to the principal's office. And then after I got my little ass into the principal's office, she was like, are these yours? I was like, yeah, why? Do you want one? I dead ass said that. I was like, yeah, why? Do you want one? Like, oh my god, I'm so stupid. And then I was like, yeah, do you want one? And she was like, no one wants one, and you're getting expelled because you should definitely not be selling these on school. You know how much trouble you can get in right now? And I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't know I wasn't allowed to sell balloons on campus. And she's like, well, you are, but not drugs on, or not balloons filled with drugs on campus. I was like, what are drugs? Like, dead ass. I was like, what the fuck? Like, bruh, what the fuck are drugs? I was like, what drugs? She's like, I don't know if it's heroin, cocaine, crack, whatever, crushed up crystal meth. I don't know what the fuck this is. She's like, I don't know what this is, but you can't be selling it on school, so I'm calling your parents and the police right now. I was like, girl. I was like, girl, I was scared as fuck, you know? So I had tears running down my face because I was 11. I didn't know what the fuck to do. I was like, what the fuck? So I called my mom, or I didn't call my mom, what the fuck? She called my mom and was like, hi, yes, your daughter's been selling. Literally, I was like, the fuck? I was like, and you guys were probably like, why the fuck didn't you tell her that it was fucking flour? And I was like, because I was fucking scared. I didn't know what to do. I was 11. I didn't think of that. And so then I like walked my ass to the fucking bathroom, like scared as fuck. And I had to get an when I get nervous or scared, I fucking have to pee. So, yeah, so I walked my ass to the bathroom, and guys, when I tell you I was scared as fuck, I was scared as fuck. Like, bruh, it was not even cute. So I ended up going to the bathroom. They have to check me, like, before I get in the bathroom and then after, like, my bags and everything. So she's like, stay there, like, blah blah blah. I was like, ugh. So then I, like, get all my shit again and walk to the office, and I have 2 escorts, right, because they think I'm selling drugs. I'm dead ass. I wish but I have so many different phones over the years. Like, I don't fucking keep this shit anymore. Like, so I walk my ass back to the office, and then principal goes, okay, your mom's on the way, and we're gonna solve this right now. That's when I was like, you know, it's just flour, right? She's like, are you sure? Because I guess she thought I only sold 1 or maybe 2. I don't know, but she didn't know. Oh, by the way, how I got caught was someone was playing with it in the science room, apparently, and in my old teacher, Mr. Kennedy, what's up? You everything, 6th grade and 7th grade science teacher, you everything. But they were playing, I don't know if it was he or she, but they ratted me out. They were like playing with it, and then it popped in the science room and broke everywhere, and they were like, Mr. Kennedy obviously freaked out and was like, yo, what is that? They were like, oh, I don't know, Ava sold it to me. But bitch, why the fuck would you say that? So they were like, okay, well, can you go to the office, blah blah blah. So that's how, I forgot to mention that, but that's how I originally, like, this all started. I should have been like, oh yeah, I made it myself. Like, really? Thanks, you motherfucking sellout. Like, you know. Anyways, so I told her, it's just flour. I was like, you could check it, open it. And she pops it in the trash, and she's like touching it, like feeling it. She's like, feels like flour. Okay, are you sure it's flour? 'Cause she obviously didn't want to taste it. I was like, girl, I will stick my head in that trash and fucking eat the flour. Like, what do you want? And she's like, okay. So she takes a little bit on her finger and like sniffs it from a distance. She's like, okay, and like does that, and she's like, okay, yeah, it's flour. So then she calls my mom's like, I'm so sorry, Miss Villalobos, for the misconcerned or misunderstanding. Your daughter has not been selling drugs, and it was just flour. She's like, because my mom, like, low-key didn't know I was doing this. That's why I had to, like, say it was my friend's birthday, because she doesn't like me selling shit. My mom was like, I already knew that, but whatever. Like, she knew it wasn't drugs, obviously. So then she, like, went back to work or school. I don't know what she was in. I think she was in school when I was in 6th grade. Yeah, she was in school. So she, like, drove her ass back to school. And then I was like, oh my god, bruh. And then she was like, okay, I missed 2 periods because of this shit. Like, it had been like 2 or 3 hours, 2.5 hours almost, because she took me out of she took me out of 4th, and then I had 5th lunch, and then 6th. So I got back to class about middle of 6th, and like towards the end of 4th. So about 2 hours briefly. It was basically kind of my worst middle school experience, like, ever. Also, it was like kind of funny. I don't really know. So yeah, my mom and sister are fighting like little fucking monkeys, but whatever. Bye guys. Comment, subscribe, do anything you want. I don't really care, but I do care if you liked this video. Obviously I care so much, so thank you. But yeah, bye guys.
Congratulations. Work so hard, forgot how to vacation.